Definition of the word.
Base.
Adjective.
Low in height, short. Low in place or position. Of low value or degree. Of low social standing or rank. Vulgar, common. Morally reprehensible, immoral, cowardly. Inferior. Unworthy, of poor quality. Not considered precious or noble. Alloyed with inferior metal, debased.
Example.
Base coin, base bullion. Of illegitimate birth, bastard. Not classical or correct. Obsolete form of bass.
Example.
The bass tone of a violin. Not held by honorable service.
Example.
A base estate is one held by services not honorable, or held by villenage. Such a tenure is called base, or low, and the tenant is a base tenant.
Noun.
Something from which other things extend, a foundation. A supporting, lower or bottom component of a structure or object. The starting point of a logical deduction or thought, basis. A permanent structure for housing military personnel and material. The place where decisions for an organization are made, headquarters. A basic but essential component or ingredient. A substance used as a mordant in dyeing.
Example.
Can we find and add a quotation of "your" to this entry? Foundation. A cosmetic cream to make the face appear uniform. Any of a class of generally water-soluble compounds, having bitter taste, that turn red litmus blue, and react with acids to form salts. Important areas in games and sports. A safe zone in the children's games of tag and hide and go seek. One of the 4 places that a runner can stand without being subject to being tagged out when the ball is in play. The lowermost part of a column, between the shaft and the pedestal or pavement. A nucleotide's nucleobase in the context of a DNA or RNA biopolymer. The end of a leaf, petal or similar organ where it is attached to its support. The name of the controlling terminal of a bipolar transistor, BJT. The lowest side of a in a triangle or other polygon, or the lowest face of a cone, pyramid or other polyhedron laid flat. The lowest third of a shield or a scutcheon. The lower part of the field. See escutcheon. A number raised to the power of an exponent.
Example.
The logarithm to base 2 of 8 is 3. Synonym of radix. The set of sets from which a topology is generated. A topological space, looked at in relation to one of its covering spaces, vibrations, or bundles. A sequence of elements not jointly stabilized by any nontrivial group element. In hand-to-hand balance, the person who supports the flyer. The person that remains in contact with the ground. A morpheme, or morphemes, that serves as a basic foundation on which affixes can be attached. Dated form of base. The smallest kind of cannon. The housing of a horse. A kind of skirt, often of velvet or brocade, but sometimes of mailed armor, which hung from the middle to about the knees, or lower. The lower part of a robe or petticoat. An apron. A line in a survey which, being accurately determined in length and position, serves as the origin from which to compute the distances and positions of any points or objects connected with it by a system of triangles.
Example.
Can we find and add a quotation of Lyman to this entry? A group of voters who almost always support a single party's candidates for elected office. The forces and relations of production that produce the necessities and amenities of life. A material that holds paint or other materials together, a binder. Short for base leg.
Base. Base.
Base. Base.
Base. Base.
Base. Base.